Good evening friends. In today's video, I will talk about the carbon plate shoes for some of the leading brands. As you all know, the leading brands are Nike, Adidas, Saucony, Brooks, Skechers, Hoka, New Balance and few more. And each of these brands have their own carbon plate version as well as the non-carbon plate version. But in today's video, I will only keep myself restricted to speak only on the carbon plate version for one of the brand, that is Nike. I have not used much carbon plate shoe other than Nike. So first of all, Nike came up this carbon plate versions from 2017 when Eliud Kipchoge first initially tried to run a sub 2 barrier and try to break that record by using a carbon plate shoe. And since then, Nike started marketing carbon plated shoe in different categories like Alpha Fly, Vaporfly, and Zoom Fly. So these are the three different categories or three carbon plate shoe for Nike. I have used only the Zoom Fly and Vaporfly. I have not used the Alpha Fly. For example, I will show it to you. So this is the Zoom Fly of Nike, and you can see like I have almost used it for the last 4 years, and I will give a review on this one. The second shoe that I have used is the Vaporfly version of Nike, and I have been using this past 2 years, and I will also give the review for this one. My review will consist of few advantages and few disadvantages or pros or cons, and what I think could have been better in each of these shoe. So let's first talk about the Zoom Fly. I have used the Zoom Fly 4. I have been using this past 4 years. I used this shoe for the first 2 years for racing, and after that I stopped using it for the race, and I have been using for the training purpose only. I have done multiple 10K and 21 race in this shoe. I hardly remember if I have done any full marathon in this shoe. The biggest advantage is the mesh area, which is very strong. It has got a very stable, it is a very stable shoe. The weight is close to 314 grams. The biggest advantage of this shoe is it is very stable shoe. It is very strong shoe, and it didn't damaged even if I have used for the past 4 years. There is no problem in the mesh. There is no problem in the um, shoe anywhere. It is perfectly fitted, but the only thing which I see is it's a bit heavy, and I see the effect of carbon reducing as you reach close to 200 or 250 kilometers. You see a slight drop in the performance. You see the carbon effects it reduces. One thing I have also observed is the shape of this shoe is slightly bent, and as it is very much visible. The disadvantage, as I told you, this is a bit heavier, and it is not recommended for a full marathon shoe. People uses it, but I don't use it for a full marathon. That's when I tried to purchase the Vaporfly version, and the Vaporfly is equally, it is a very stable shoe, but it has got a slight you can see a difference in the design pattern. The weight of this shoe is close to 198 grams, and the heel to toe drop is 8 mm. The disadvantage or the flaw of this shoe is like the mesh, which is very it is, although it is breathable, but I feel it is not holding my legs properly when I try to run. When I try to run fast, I find as if there is no support from the top. However, I am able to get the support. The carbon plate shows it effect, but I'm not able to see the hold from the mesh. I feel as if I can go fast, but the shoe is somewhere not allowing me to go fast. That is the only drawback about it. Another one which I see is while tying the lace, it is not firm. The lace, if you see, it's very very thin, very delicate, and I sometimes have a fear that it might come out. So if I have to check the lace for Zoomfly, you see this is far more firm, strong, and the grip is very good. Another disadvantage of the shoe is it makes lot of noise when I run. I have done close to 4 to 5 marathon in this shoe. I ran my Hyderabad marathon, Vizag marathon, Tata Mumbai, and NDM in this shoe. I have won podium also, but somewhere I find it is making a lot of noise when I try to run it. So this is the biggest disadvantage of this shoe. Now coming to how will you order? I will share the description of the URL below. Price for the shoe is the Vaporfly cost around 20,000 rupees. Zoomfly it cost around close to 14 to 15,000 rupees. I have not used the Alpha Fly, so I will not be able to give an review about that shoe. I hope you are able to get some insight into the carbon plate things of for the shoe, and you will make use of it accordingly to purchase the shoe. Thank you.